Hello everyone! Friends, are you ready to hear another exciting story? The Serpent Woman of the Mekong Delta. They say the Mekong River does not simply flow. It winds, it coils, it remembers. It splits into 9 arms as it reaches the delta, like a great water serpent slithering into the earth. And deep within those murky, slow-moving waters, where mangroves lean like whispering sentinels and the air is always thick with the scent of wet earth, something waits. There, in a village forgotten by maps and known only to the river itself, lives a tale passed from mouth to mouth, rarely aloud and never at night. The legend of Ngoy Ran, the Serpent Woman. Her name was Lin. She was born on a night when the moon refused to rise. The air was heavy, and villagers reported hearing strange sounds. Soft hissing, as if something with scales was crawling across the thatched rooftops. Her mother died, giving birth. Her father vanished 3 days later, leaving only a trail of footprints in the mud that ended abruptly at the riverbank. Lin was raised by an old blind herbalist who lived at the edge of the wetlands, a woman who spoke rarely and always in riddles. Every evening, she would leave a small bowl of rice and warm milk at the doorstep. "For her," she'd whisper, but no one ever asked who. Lin grew up quiet, too quiet. Her eyes were yellow, not sickly, but sharp, like citrus peeled under sunlight. Her hair was long, black, and strangely thick, as if woven from riverweed. She never played with the other children, never cried, never laughed. But when she walked near the river, the water calmed. When she caught fish, they never wriggled. And snakes, whether water-bound or land-crawling, would pass near her and curl at her feet like loyal pets. When she turned 16, strange things began to happen. A fisherman went missing, then a boy, then an entire raft vanished, with no sign but a torn hat floating among the lilies. The villagers grew restless, frightened. They began hearing a sound at night, soft singing, almost like a lullaby. Men who followed the sound were never seen again. After a storm one summer night, they found tracks in the mud. At first, they looked like bare female footprints, but they slowly transitioned into long, winding marks, like something thick and scaled had slithered into the underbrush. The village women began making offerings to the river spirits: rice, chicken blood, silver coins wrapped in banana leaves. But nothing changed. Then, the oldest woman in the village, her face creased like cracked pottery, said, "This is no ghost. It is something older, not a spirit that died, but one that remembers. She is Nu Sha, the one who is woman and serpent." 3 seasons passed, and then Lin disappeared. No one saw her leave. No one heard her go. But from time to time, fishermen would speak of a figure standing on the shore at dawn. A tall, slender woman with hair that reached her knees, her back turned. But her movements, too smooth, too fluid, like she was made of water and bone. Behind her, in the still river, a ripple, long and deliberate, as though a massive snake had just submerged. Villagers believe Lin did not die. She returned to the depths where her blood once came from, to the ancestral spirits that lived in the Mekong before the first rice field was planted. She is one of them now, a guardian, a judge, a whisper in the currents. And though many fear her, some still try to earn her favor. They say she protects those who honor the water and punishes those who pollute it. Her favorite offerings are said to be mirrors, not for vanity, but to trap reflections, to catch the gaze of those who would dare look too closely. Today, some still leave a hand mirror on the banks, tied with jasmine and red thread. They whisper, "Mistress of the deep, spare my boat. I respect your path. I offer my silence." In certain homes near the Delta, if you look closely, you might see an old painting tucked behind family altars, faded with age, hidden behind incense smoke. It shows a young woman, golden-eyed, with a faint smile too ancient for her face. There's no label. Friends, subscribe to the Hop Coast channel so that you don't miss other mystical stories that permeate the ancient streets of Vietnam.